Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another video episode on ForgottenWeapons.com. We're here today at the Rock Island auction, the September 2013 premiere auction. We're taking a look at some of their cool pistols, like, for example, this early volcanic repeating pistol. So you may, if you're not familiar with these, you may notice the similarity to some of the very early, like the Henry lever action rifle. Well, the reason for that is volcanic was in every way the predecessor to the Henry and then the Winchester lever action rifles. This was kind of the, not quite the very first, but just about the first of the breed. So in the volcanic, the toggle action that would become very common in lever action rifles was initially developed. You can see the bolt here traveling back and forth, and a pair of lifters. So there's a tube magazine here underneath the barrel. There's our spring-loaded follower. And what happens is when the bolt comes back, let's start here. A cartridge is dropped onto those two little lifters. When the bolt comes back, the cartridge is inside these, gets pushed into the barrel by the bolt, locks, and then the lifters drop down again. And at that point, a new cartridge from the magazine is pushed into that lifter. From here, there's a firing pin in the back of the bolt. So when I pull the trigger, the pistol fires. And then in order to recock it, I have this lever, just like in a lever action rifle, which recocks the hammer, lifts a new cartridge up into position. This one appears to have a bit of wear on its sear engagement and doesn't want to fully cock. There it is. Now the other interesting thing about the Volcanics was their ammunition. This is chambered for 41 Volcanic, which was a very interesting self-contained cartridge. It fired a conical bullet, and the base of the bullet was hollowed out and actually contained all of the propellant powder and the primer charge. So there wasn't a spent casing to eject after firing. Of course, that's good in that it's an interesting form of ammunition and potentially less wastage and cheaper to manufacture. On the other hand, they weren't able to get all that much propellant into that cartridge just because of the physical and geometric limitations. So it was actually a pretty weak pistol, despite being a pretty huge pistol. And that really didn't help its longevity and popularity. Now these eventually went out of production and were, the pistol version didn't really get replaced by anything. The rifle versions went on to evolve into the Henry and then the whole series of Winchester lever action firearms. Very cool piece, and shout out to Rock Island for letting us come by and take a look at it.